into this game, 2-1. Again, Crooksville 0-3. Last year, the Buckeyes 7-4 overall. Crooksville, they were 8-3. Bear Lewis will kick it away. Crooksville won the toss and elected to receive. Whistle blows and Bear Lewis approaches, and this game's underway. Ball coming this side, taken right around the 17-yard line. And the Buckeyes trying to get him down, finally do, right around the 28-yard line.
Clay Gorby, the ball carrier, and he's only a freshman, and I've heard a lot of good things about him. I've seen his name, heard his name a lot going up through the youth ranks and also into junior high, and he's going to be a heck of a tailback for him.
So Crooksville offense takes the field, and they've been shut out 2 of the 3 games so far. Last week against New Lexington, Crooksville with only 41 yards rushing on 32 carries and had 27 passing yards for a total of 68.
Yeah, Gorby is a freshman, is lined up in that tailback position right now.
Pitch out on the right side. And the running back is hit and dropped after a gain of about 2. Out to the 30-yard line of Crooksville.
Talbert on the tackle for the Buckeyes.
Second down and about 8 for Crooksville. Quarterbacking the Ceramics, Nathan Van Meter, wearing number 15. Second down and about 8 for Crooksville on their own 30-yard line. Man in motion coming to this side. Back to pass is Van Meter. He's hit right as he throws, and that's overthrown right around the Buckeye 41.
And Steve Young put the pressure on Van Meter, and I'll tell you, this will be, I think, the first time this year we'll see a quarterback that's very, very mobile, very athletic, can run and throw, and I'll tell you, he's got an excellent arm on him.
Tyler Moore was the intended receiver for the Ceramics, and now Crooksville with a 3rd down and 8 on their own 30.
Yeah, nice job by Steve Young. Our defensive ends will have to play a big part of keeping Van Meter inside the pocket tonight.
Crooksville taking a lot of time. .11:07 to play in the first quarter. Crooksville 3rd down and 8 from their own 30-yard line. Van Meter over center. Back to pass, being rushed. Now he's going to throw all alone as a Ceramic, but it's overthrown incomplete at the Buckeye 30, and the Buckeyes dodge a bullet.
Yeah, Brian Ruff was just wide open. Bear Lewis had a good rush on Van Meter, and Van Meter just overthrew his receiver at time. Field might be a little slick out there due to the rain and stuff we had. Looked like Bear had a good rush, just couldn't keep his footing.
Van Meter back to punt for Crooksville on 4th down and 8 from the Ceramic 30. High snap. Last week the Ceramics had one sail over Van Meter's head. Nice punt by Nathan Van Meter, taken at the Buckeye 29, David Jolly. And he's going to take it out to about the 32-yard line where the Buckeyes will have their first possession. Over a 40-yard punt for Nathan Van Meter. Last week's game with New Lexington, the game was 0-0 at halftime, and that's how New Lexington scored first, was a hike over Van Meter's head and punt formation for a safety. So the Buckeyes take the field on offense. Nelsonville York's offense has really looked good this year. Hopefully it'll continue tonight. Hand off to Bear Lewis, left side, and he's going to pick up close to 9 yards.
Yeah, and Bear had a big week last week. He basically carried, did a lot of the carrying in that second half for the Buckeyes, and just came up a little short last week. But we're going to see, it looks like Crooksville is going to line up in a 5-3 defense. Basically, they're going to be protecting the run.
Buckeye 2nd down and about a yard to go, maybe 2. Buckeyes on their own 41-yard line. out of the power I formation. Handoff goes to David Jolly, and he's hit and dropped. He may have the first down. And they say this Crooksville defense is very physical.
Looks like Brandon Williams on the tackle for the Ceramics, and it is going to be close.
And it's a first down for the Buckeyes. Last week, New Lexington against this Crooksville defense had 202 yards rushing, but they did not complete a pass. And New Lexington did not have a play more than 14 yards in the game. Buckeyes 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line. 9:48 to play in the first quarter. Option coming this side. Edwards fakes it, trying to break away, and he'll take it out close to the 47-yard line. He'll pick up about 3 yards.
Jake Dannison on the tackle for the Ceramics, and Jake also plays fullback on offense. Hey, we saw a lot of good things last week out of the option. Jay's done a real good job of reading that in and getting rid of the ball when he's had to, and when to tuck it and pick up a couple yards.
Buckeye 2nd down and about 7, just outside the Nelsonville York 46-yard line, out of the I formation. Edwards takes the snap, hands it off to Bear Lewis straight up the middle, and there's not much there at all. In fact, no gain for Bear.
72, that's Johnny Lundell on the tackle for the Ceramics. 6 foot, 270-pound senior holding down the anchor there in the middle of the Ceramic defense.
8:45 to play in the opening quarter. Buckeyes now with a 3rd down and 7 from their own 47-yard line, going out of the I formation. Edwards back to pass, straight back, throws, and it's incomplete to Joey Smelser. And you saw Jay Edwards having trouble getting his footing.
Well, you know, Joey went out to just going to run a nice, about a 10-yard hitch pattern, and Joey went out, and you could see him playing his foot, and it kind of slipped out from underneath him, and we could see that happen a lot tonight.
So the Buckeyes will have to punt it away on 4th down and 7 from their own 47-yard line. Ceramics drop a couple players deep, standing at the Crooksville 22. And Nelsonville York will take a timeout. 8:33 to play in the first quarter. No score. David Jolly back deep to punt it away for the Buckeyes on 4th and 7 from the Nelsonville York 47. And the play is blown dead.
Looks like we might have a motion penalty on the Buckeyes.
Illegal procedure on Nelsonville York. 5 yards back to the 42-yard line. 4th and 12, the Buckeyes will punt. Van Meter back deep for Crooksville along with Tyler Moore. Jolly gets it away, taking a Buckeye bounce. Moore picks it up, and now a Ceramic will cover it up at the 28, and dangerous play by Tyler Moore.
Justin Pease in on the fumble recovery, and tell you, nice hustling down by the Buckeyes, nice coverage.
New Lexington fumbled the ball away 4 times to Crooksville, and the Ceramics and twice in New Lexington territory, but Crooksville just could not punch one in against the Panther defense. Ceramics 1st and 10 on their 2nd possession of the game from their own 28. They'll go out of the T formation. Nathan Van Meter at quarterback. Handoff coming to this side, some running room. And the running back will take it to about the 43-yard line, a gain of about 15.
Yeah, Hartman on the tackle for the Buckeyes. And just a nice T formation, and tell you that you could see this side of the line over here just kind of collapsing a little bit there. Nice blocking by the tackle and tight end on the offensive side of the ball.
Brandon Williams, the ball carrier for Crooksville. 1st down and 10 for the Ceramics on their own 43-yard line. No score, 8:10 to play in the first quarter. Van Meter hands it off on the right side. Ball carrier tripped up. That time it was Jake Dannison.
Looks like Jay Edwards coming off the bottom of that pile for the Buckeyes.
Gain of about 3, and it brings up 2nd and 7 for Crooksville on their own 46. Crooksville 2nd down and 7 from their own 46. Van Meter fakes a handoff, and he'll roll around the right side. He can run. Van Meter's got the first down and more. Takes it inside the Buckeye 40 to about the 37. Big gain of about 17 yards for Nathan Van Meter.
That's the first down on the night so far for the Ceramics. And the offenses, when you look at them right now, they're kind of similar. With both of us lined up in a power, you're not going to see probably a lot of spread type formations out of either team tonight.
Crooksville 1st and 10 at the Buckeye 36. Handoff coming to this side. And the ball carrier will take it down to about the 31, close to a 5-yard gain for Jake Dannison. Second down and 5 for Crooksville. You hear everybody saying it, Crooksville has to be the best 0-3 team in the state, and they don't want to go 0-4. Handoff straight up the middle.
Gorby, the ball carrier, and looks like he's brought down in there by Zach Talbert and Jay Edwards.
About a 4-yard pickup. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for Crooksville. 6:35 to play in the first quarter. Ball resting at the Buckeye 27. Van Meter hands it off on the right side. And first down Crooksville, down to the Buckeye 25-yard line, close to the 24.
Jay Edwards again in on the tackle for the Buckeyes. And this is just very similar to the type of scrimmages that these two teams have had for the past 8 years. Very physical type of football game.
Crooksville 1st down and 10. Van Meter will keep it himself this time around this side. Buckeyes can't wrap him up. Van Meter, and he's going to go in for the touchdown, and Crooksville's going to take the early 6-0 lead. Nathan Van Meter from 24 yards out rolls around this end.
And that's the type of play we've seen the Buckeye use. Or they just fake that wedge, and Jay is able to keep it and bootleg it on this side of the line, and just a nice job by Van Meter running through a couple of tackles.
Crooksville attempting the point after touchdown. The kick is up, and it is good. 6:03 remaining in the first quarter. Crooksville on the scoreboard first. They lead the Buckeyes 7-0. Dakota Sowers knocked that extra point through for Crooksville, and he'll kick it away. Buckeyes with Jay Edwards back deep. Little pooch kick going to the far side. Buckeyes pick it up. Crooksville covers it up nicely, and the Buckeyes will start on their own 22.
Looks like Smeltzer on it. It looks like there might have been a fumble on the play, but looks like the Buckeyes might have recovered it. Smeltzer was the ball carrier on that play.
So the Buckeyes with their second possession. And hopefully the Buckeyes' second possession will be as good to them as it was for the Ceramics. Buckeyes split out 2 wide receivers to this side, going out of the I formation. Jay Edwards at quarterback. Handoff to David Jolly, and he's hit and hit hard after a gain of maybe 2. Gets close to the 24.
Terry Corp, the in on the tackle for the Ceramics.
Second down and 8 for the Buckeyes. 5.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Crooksville with the 7-0 lead. Buckeyes out of the I formation once again. And it's coming this way. David Jolly with it, and he's hit. And he's taken down. You can hear the Crooksville coaches next to us in the booth next to us, and they were yelling sweep before that play was run by the Buckeyes.
Brandon Williams from the linebacker spot was able to come up and slow Jolly down, and right now it looks like Crooksville is just kind of beating us to the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd down and 8, no gain on that play for the Buckeyes. Buckeyes with 2 wide receivers to this side, 1 to the far side out of the I formation. Jay Edwards back to pass, and the Buckeyes run a draw play, but a flag comes in. And we're going to have a legal procedure on the Buckeyes. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
And it's the Buckeyes' 2nd penalty tonight for 10 yards.
Ball spotted back at the Nelsonville York 19. Buckeyes 3rd down and 13 from their own 19-yard line. A couple wide receivers split out to each side. The Buckeyes will go out of the shotgun. Jay Edwards takes a snap a little bit high. Looking for a receiver, throws over the middle. He's got his man for a 1st down. Hodgson trying to get it to the outside, and he's taken down.
We got a penalty down on back. It looks like it's going to be roughing the quarterback.
And it is roughing the quarterback on Crooksville. So the Buckeyes get about a 15-yard play. Nelsonville York needed 13. They got 15, and then another 15 is going to be tacked on to it.
Josh Hodgson on the reception.
Nice play by the Buckeyes. The line did a good job giving Jay time, and nice spiral right into the hands of Hodgson. He broke open and tucked it away.
You know, yeah, it was. Jay set in the pocket real nice and waited for Hodgson to come across the middle, and it just an awesome pass from Jay to Josh.
So with the penalty, the ball will now be spotted at the Buckeye 49. 4 minutes, 5 seconds to play in the 1st quarter. Edwards over center at quarterback. Jolly comes in motion to this side. Handoff goes to Bear Lewis up the middle. Bear Lewis running room, and he's got the 1st down on a gain of 11 to the Crooksville 40.
Yeah, Van Meter on the tackle, and Van Meter's playing about 12 yards off the ball at the deep safety position. So, I'm sure Van Meter don't like to see number 42 coming up through that hole untouched.
First down and 10, Nelsonville York at the Crooksville 40. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Edwards takes the snap, hands it off to Jolly on the left side. Jolly had a hole, and he'll take it to the Crooksville 36, a gain of close to 4.
Yeah, a little backside trap that time by the Buckeyes, and it was a nice job. They will pick up about 4 yards. Looks like Williams again in on the tackle for the Ceramics.
Buckeyes 2nd down and 6 at the Crooksville 36. Buckeyes once again out of the I formation. Bear Lewis at fullback. David Jolly at tailback. Edwards takes a snap, throws a quick pass to Joey Smelser. Breaks a would-be tackler, still going, and takes it down to about the 26. Gain of about 10 for the Buckeyes, and another 1st down.
And nice catch by Joey Smeltzer. And right now, the defensive back for the Ceramics, number 82. For the Ceramics, Tyler Moore, he's playing off of our wideout about 10 yards. Just a good call by the coaching staff that time.
And now Crooksville wants a timeout. 2:51 to play in the 1st quarter. The Ceramics leading the Buckeyes 7-0. Buckeyes 1st down and 10 at the Crooksville 27-yard line. Couple wide receivers split out on each side, and Jay Edwards out of the shotgun with Bear Lewis beside him to block. Edwards back to pass. He'll run the quarterback draw. Linebacker trying to catch him, and he does so and brings him down right around the 25, a 2-yard gain for the Buckeyes.
Danison on the tackle again for the Buckeyes, or for the Ceramics, and I'll tell you, he did a nice job. Bear Lewis come in there to get that first initial block, and he was able to shove Bear off and get to Jay.
2nd down and 8 for the Buckeyes at the 25 of Crooksville. Buckeyes will now go out of the power eye. Edwards takes the snap, hands it off to Jolly. Jolly still going, dives inside the 20, close to the 18-yard line, a gain of about 7.
Hey, that's a nice job up front that time by the Buckeyes. And we've lined up in that power earlier in the quarter and could not wasn't very successful on that play. And I'll tell you, a nice job that time. You could see the linemen pushing their guys down the field that time.
Buckeyes 3rd down and 1 now at the 18 of Crooksville. Of course, the Buckeyes in 4-down territory. 2 tries to pick up this 1 yard. Out of the power eye are the Buckeyes. Edwards with the snap, hands it off to Bear Lewis straight up the middle, and he's got the 1st down, and he looks to have it.
Tell you, that was a nice second try by Bear to pick up that 1st down, and I'll tell you, he might be a little shy on that.
And we're going to have a measurement.
As Ceramics that time basically knew it was either going to be Jay or Bear with the quick dive, and they loaded up everybody from the guard to the guard and did a nice job of penetrating.
And they stretch the chain. Obviously, if the Buckeyes don't get it, they'll be going for it. And it's 1st down, Buckeyes. First and 10, Nelsonville York at the Crooksville 17. Buckeyes trying to tie this game up.
And they've got a nice drive going right here. Right now, the line's really starting to block pretty well.
Buckeyes out of the power eye. Jay Edwards at quarterback. He'll hand it off. No, he fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, coming to this side, but Crooksville all over it. No gain on the play.
Tell you, Jake Danison again on the tackle for the Ceramics, and he really read that play well.
And actually, they'll give him about a ½ yard. So it'll be 2nd down and about 9. Clock running, 38 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Crooksville leading 7-0. But the Buckeyes are driving. 2nd down for Nelsonville York. Out of the power eye. Edwards takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws. An open man, he's got it. And it's Smeltzer, and he takes it inside the 5-yard line, about the 2, where the Buckeyes will have it 1st and goal to go.
Smeltzer just come off of his in spot, running a little bootleg pass there, and I tell you, that all comes from a good running game inside.
Buckeyes really mixing it up well right now. Crooksville, they don't know whether a pass or a run's coming. Buckeyes 1st and goal, and it's spotted right around the 1-yard line. Clock is running. 8 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. And the Buckeyes will not get off the play. At the end of 1 quarter of play, Crooksville leading Nelsonville York 7-0, but the Buckeyes will have it 1st and goal at the Crooksville 1 when the 2nd quarter gets underway. Buckeyes 1st and goal at the 1-yard line as we begin the 2nd quarter of play. Jay Edwards over center. He'll keep it himself, trying to get into that end zone, and they say he's shy of the goal line.
2nd down for the Buckeyes. Tell you, the Ceramics, that's the 2nd time they've been able to load up the front line and keep the Buckeyes from gaining a yard.
And coming out there limping for the Buckeyes is Carl Sarver. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Hey, right now what the Ceramics are doing, they're just submarining our linemen, and just our linemen just can't go anywhere.
Buckeyes will go out of the power I formation on 2nd and goal from the Crooksville 1. Edwards hands it off to Bear Lewis, and he's in for the Buckeye score. The Buckeyes will attempt the point after touchdown to tie the game up. Jay Edwards will attempt the extra point. Nice snap, and it's blocked by Crooksville. Getting the block for the Ceramics is Scott Wolf, so Crooksville holds on to a 1-point lead, but an impressive drive by the Buckeyes. They trail 7-6, 11:16 to play in the first half. Bear Lewis will kick it away for the Buckeyes. Federal Hocking leading Belpre in the second quarter, 7-0. Trimble leading Wahama 14-7, and we just got word that that game is now under a delay. Again, this game right here at Boston Field was about 20-25 minutes late in starting because of lightning. Good field position for Crooksville. They'll have it on their own 39. Tyler Moore on the return.
And Zach Talbert downfield making a tackle for the Buckeyes. And Federal Hocking score, you said they're up on Belpre, and I tell you, they've really are starting to turn that corner. The program is really starting to pick up. A big win last week at Peden Stadium, and they're playing a Belpre team, which I believe is 2-1 right now.
Crooksville leading by 1. Nathan Van Meter at quarterback. First down and 10. Ceramics on their own 39. Fakes a handoff, keeps it himself, and it's open on that left side. Van Meter will have the first down, and there's a late hit by the Buckeyes.
And I tell you, they just had an excellent block on our defensive end that time, and led 3 blockers, and Van Meter was able to just follow his blockers, pick up about 12 yards, and then they're going to add a personal foul, late hit on that. So
all of a sudden, Van Meter takes it out to midfield on the run, and now the Ceramics will have it at the Buckeye 35 after a 15-yard mark-off.
And that's definitely something that the Buckeyes cannot, do. They cannot have any foul. They're playing a really good team here, and penalties will play a crucial role in this game.
Ceramics 1st and 10 at the Buckeye 35. Handoff coming to this side, and that is Clay Gorby. Takes it to the 33.
Jay Edwards on the tackle for the Buckeyes.
2-yard pickup, 2nd down and 8 for Crooksville. .10:40 to play in the first half. Crooksville leading 7-6. Van Meter takes a snap, fakes the handoff, back to pass, throwing on this side, and is complete. The running back is taken down inside the Buckeye 10. Brandon Williams on the reception.
A nice throw by Hartman, and they've been running that a wedge off tackle, and they set the pass up there, and for the Ceramics, Williams just came wide open in the secondary, pushed out of bounds by Hartman.
1st and goal at the Buckeye 9. Nathan Van Meter at quarterback, hands it off, running room, and it's going to be a touchdown for Jake Dannison. Crooksville leads by 7. 10:07 to play in the first half. Crooksville will attempt the point after touchdown. Van Meter will be holding. And once again, doing the kicking is Dakota Sowers. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 10 minutes, 7 seconds to play in the first half here at Boston Field. Crooksville 14, Nelsonville York 6. Dakota Sowers will kick it away for Crooksville.
Last kick was just a pooch kick, went only about 20 yards, and picked up by our one of our close, same type kick this time.
This will be taken by Bear Lewis. Bear Lewis breaks a tackle and takes it out to the Buckeye 47. Nice return.
And they're keeping it away from our deep backs that time, and it's a nice job by Bear.
They might not want to kick it to Bear either. Flag down across the way. And it's a sideline warning on Crooksville. So they've been warned. Buckeyes will have it on their own 46-yard line. Good field position. Trailing by 8. 10 minutes to play in the first half. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Bear Lewis at fullback. David Jolly at tailback. Jay Edwards at quarterback. A little mix-up. Buckeyes trying the option, and David Jolly is hit and hit hard, as well as Jay Edwards right after he pitched that ball.
And it looks like Bear and Jay ran into each other, and it slowed it down, and it gave Dustin Russell of the Ceramics plenty of time to come up and make that hit on David.
Nice job of David Jolly to hold on the ball because he was rocked. 6-yard loss. 2nd down and 16 for the Buckeyes, back on their own 40. The Buckeyes will go out of the shotgun with 2 wide receivers split out on each side. Jay Edwards takes the snap, looking for a receiver. Throwing over the middle. Smeltzer dives, and he can't come up with it. Right around the 47-yard line of Crooksville. It had been about 3 yards shy of a first down. Now it's 3rd down and 16 for the Buckeyes.
And I think the Buckeyes wanted to go to David Jolly on that out and up route here, and it was covered real well by Russell of the Ceramics, and Jay's second receiver was Smeltzer going across the middle.
Buckeyes once again out of the shotgun. Jay Edwards at quarterback. Buckeyes 3rd and 16. They need to get to the 43 of Crooksville. Edwards throwing over the middle. Smeltzer pulls it down, but he's dropped at the 50. It'll be about 6 yards shy of a first down. And the Buckeyes will elect to punt it away with 8:45 to play in the first half. 4th down and 6. Ball resting at midfield. Tyler Moore and Nathan Van Meter back deep for Crooksville. David Jolly will punt it away. Nice snap. Jolly gets it away. Nice punt by David Jolly. Van Meter going backwards. He loses the ball. The Buckeyes diving for it, and the Buckeyes have it. Buckeyes will have it at the 10-yard line.
Zach Talbert and Gene Hartman hustling down the field, and bad decision that time by Van Meter, and I tell you, he's hurting right now too.
Big break for the Buckeyes. It'll be 1st and goal at the Crooksville 10. Buckeyes trailing by 8 with 8:13 to play in the first half. Buckeyes will go out of the I formation. Jay Edwards at quarterback. Hands it off to Bear Lewis up the middle. Bear driving those legs. He's going to pick up 3, maybe 4. And we have an injured Crooksville player, and he looks like he's in a lot of pain. Hopefully he'll be okay.
Yeah, the officials were quickly signaling to the sidelines to come onto the field, and it does look like a knee injury.
And that's Terry Corp, I believe, the injured player. And again, hopefully it's nothing serious. Hopefully just a sprain, and we have an injury timeout on the field. 14-6, Crooksville leading, 8:02 to play in the first half. Again, the injured Ceramic was Terry Corp, and we're happy to report he is able to walk off under his own power. Corp, 6 foot 285 for Crooksville. They are big up front. Buckeyes 2nd and goal from Crooksville 7. Hand off to Bear Lewis. Breaking through, Bear Lewis takes it down to the 1.
Bear staying right behind David Jolly as that lead blocker, and got hit 2 or 3 times. He's finally drugged down in there by Scott Wolf and a couple other ceramics. And I tell you, just nice hard running by Bear Lewis that time.
Buckeyes 3rd and goal from the Crooksville. Looks like it's resting right around the 1.5-yard line. Jolly and Lewis in the Buckeye backfield. Jay Edwards over center. Hand off to Bear on the left side. He's still churning those legs. Touchdown Buckeye.
I tell you, you got to give Bear all the credit on that play there. He got hit probably at the 2-yard line and was able to keep his feet and just forced himself into the end zone.
We've said before, Bear Lewis, a strong young man. The Buckeyes will go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie this game up. Buckeyes will go out of the shotgun, splitting out 2 wide receivers on each side. Jolly in motion. Edwards takes the snap, rolls the right. A flag comes in. The man is open. The Buckeyes convert, but again, a flag is down.
I believe they're going to call David Jolly for turning up the field just a little bit too quick.
David Jolly pulled in that pass for the 2-point conversion, but again, the flag down, a legal procedure on Nelsonville York.
That's the 4th penalty on the night for the Buckeyes for 30 yards.
So the ball will be spotted back 5 yards, and the Buckeyes will try once again, trailing by 2. Wide receivers split out on each side. The Buckeyes will go out of the I formation. Edwards back to pass, looking for a receiver, throwing to the side, and the Buckeyes convert as Joey Smeltzer pulls it in for the 2-point conversion.
Tell you, I thought the Buckeyes were going to go to that slant pattern to Smeltzer, which they've had a lot of luck with so far, but just a nice down and out route by Smeltzer, nice throw by Jay Edwards.
So we have a new ball game with 7:06 to play in the 2nd quarter. It's the Buckeyes 14, the Ceramics 14. Bear Lewis tees it up. Approaches and kicks. Kick taken right around the 20-yard line. And that is Moore trying to get to the outside on the left side, and a nice return takes it out to the 42.
Yeah, Cody McLean downfield making a tackle for the Buckeyes. Yeah, a big series right now here for the Buckeyes on defense. Crooksville's been able to march down the field the last 2 times they've had possession of the football.
Ball spotted at the Ceramic 41. 6:59 to play in the first half. Game is tied at 14. Nathan Van Meter at quarterback for Crooksville. They'll go out of the power I. And the handoff goes to the tail. No, he keeps it himself. And breaking away, Van Meter takes it into Buckeye territory to the 47, a gain of about 12.
Yeah, Hartman on the tackle for the Buckeyes, and right now the Buckeyes are getting deep into the backfield, making seem like they were going right after Gorby. Just a good fake by Van Meter, was able to pull that ball out and pick up a nice 12 yards.
Buckeyes were all over Gorby, but Van Meter keeps it himself. First down and 10 for Crooksville. They'll go out of the power I once again. Hand off to Gorby, straight up the middle, and he'll take it to the Buckeye 40-yard line.
Zach Talbert on the tackle for the Buckeyes.
Second down and about 3 for the Ceramics at the Nelsonville York 40-yard line. Once again out of the power I. Handoff goes to Gorby. A flag comes in. Looks like he has the first down at the Buckeye 36, but once again, a flag is down.
Correct. Steve Young on the tackle for the Buckeyes.
A legal motion on Crooksville. So that will bring up a second down and about 8 situation for the Ceramics. 6:06 to play before halftime. Again, the rain just came down in sheets during warm-ups, and the officials made both teams leave the field. The game was delayed. Kickoff happened right around 10:08 or 5:08. Crooksville, second down and 8 at the Buckeye 45-yard line. Handoff to Gorby, and a flag comes in, and that usually indicates holding on Crooksville.
Yeah, that line judge, back judge threw that flag, and he threw it hard right in the middle of that offensive line. So it's, I would say, holding on the Ceramics.
Holding on Crooksville. Official marks it off and spots it at the Ceramic 47-yard line.
That's the third penalty on the night for the Ceramics for 30 yards, and I'm sure we're going to see Van Meter put the ball up in the air here.
It's going to be second down and about 17 for Crooksville. Again, the ball resting on the Ceramic 47. Van Meter will go out of the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now another one goes in motion. Buckeyes coming after Van Meter, but he gets away from a would-be tackler. Van Meter still running, coming to this side. And he's finally brought down, but it looks like he's got us. Crooksville first down.
Yeah. Looks like Jolly in on the tackle for the Buckeyes, and tell you, Van Meter's just running hard right now.
First down and 10 at the Buckeye 33. Buckeyes 14, Ceramics 14, 5:25 to play in the first half. Crooksville first down and 10 at the Buckeye 33. And the first man through slips and goes down, and that's Jake Dannison.
And he got bent back over backwards, and he is getting up a little slow. You could definitely see his knees up underneath him.
No gain on the play, brings up second down and 10. Again, the field really looks nice for all the rain it took. It just poured for a long time.
Yeah, actually, I was real surprised how good it looked with all the rain we haven't had when I got here. It was still fairly green, and a lot of the local fields are starting to turn brown.
Fake handoff. Van Meter throws, and it is caught, but the Buckeyes all over it.
Okay, a nice read by David Jolly.
Scott Wolf makes the catch for Crooksville.
Looks like he might have picked up about 1 yard on the play, but just had a, they ran out of that T4. They've been faking inside, pulled this backside a guard for to block the end, and just a nice job by Jolly seeing the back coming out of the backfield.
So Crooksville now with a third down and 8 at the Buckeye 31. Van Meter over center at quarterback. Drops back to pass, throws, lobs it out to this side. It's caught, but once again, the Buckeyes all over it. It'll be well shy of a first down.
And it's Hartman on the coverage, and when he coming in motion, he was coming off hard. It looked like he turned upfield just a little bit too quick.
Gain of 3, and it brings up 4th and 5 for Crooksville, but the Ceramics in 4-down territory at the Buckeye 28. 4th down and 5, 3:22 to play in the first half. Game is tied at 14. Crooksville taking a lot of time, and they may have to use a timeout to avoid the delay of game. And now we have the timeout called by the Ceramics. 3:08 to play before halftime. Game is tied at 14. Big play for the Buckeye defense. Crooksville 4th and 5 at the Nelsonville York 28-yard line.
It's going to be all Nathan Van Meter on this play right here.
Fakes a handoff, rolls, Buckeyes after him, and he goes down.
Tell you, Josh Hodson up from a linebacker spot, and it looked like they were want to run a little play action pass there and give Van Meter the option to either throw the ball or tuck it and run. And boy, nice job by Hodson.
I'm not too sure if that wasn't Steve Young.
Was it? Was it Steve Young? Yes, it was Steve Young. It's hard to see some of these numbers the way they're on those brown jerseys. And yeah, Steve Young, nice job coming up, making that huge tackle.
As you said, the uniforms are beautiful, but I sometimes have a hard time seeing that front number. Of course, I'm also getting older. Big play by the Buckeye defense. Game is tied, 3:03 to play. The Buckeyes take over on their own 36. Out of the shotgun, Jay Edwards back to pass, throwing, and he's got his man. And it's down to the 41 of Crooksville.
Van Meter on the tackle. And I tell you what, a job up front. Jay had at least 4 seconds just to sit back there and wait for his receivers to break open.
First down, Nelsonville York. Plenty of time, 2:50 to play in the first half. Ball resting at the 42 of Crooksville. And the Buckeyes will once again go out of the shotgun. Two wide receivers split out on each side. Edwards takes the snap. Now he's going to run it straight up the middle. And he's hit and dropped from behind. He picks up maybe one.
Hey, right there, that type of play takes a little time to develop, and you need your line to actually hold their blocks almost longer on those type plays than you do on the straight drop back pass. And just a nice job up front by 74 for the Ceramics. That's Jason Pontius on the tackle.
They spotted at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. No gain for the Buckeyes. Back to pass. Jay Edwards looking for a man, throwing along on this side towards Smeltzer, and no flag. They said it was incidental contact.
Tell you, he kept the Crooksville defensive back, Van Meter, kept Smeltzer from running his route. And you know, all the touchy pass interference plays we have here on our own home field against us, and then something
I was going to say, a lot of these fans have seen it so many times against the Buckeyes over the last couple of years that they can understand not seeing the yellow laundry on the field on that one. Buckeyes 3rd down and 10 from the Crooksville 42, 1:53 to play before halftime. Game is tied at 14. The Buckeyes will go out of the shotgun. Jay Edwards at quarterback, 2 wide receivers on each side. Now Jolly in motion to the right. Edwards takes the snap. Looking for a receiver, and now Edwards will go down. Back at the 45 of Crooksville.
Hey, nice coverage that time by the Ceramics and the defense in the backfield. And Jay looked at, of all of his receivers, and then just pulled it down and tried to pick up a couple yards. And looks like we're going to have a long 4th down here for the Buckeyes.
David Jolly will punt it away. Clock running, 1:20 to play before halftime. Game is tied. Buckeyes now 4th down and about 14 from the Crooksville 45. Nathan Van Meter, the lone return man for the Ceramics. And now the Buckeyes will take a timeout. They let the clock run down to 1:01 to play here in the first half. David Jolly back to punt it away. Ceramics with Van Meter back. Also joined now, this time by Tyler Moore. Ball rolling, and will be down at the 11-yard line of Crooksville.
Hey, a nice punt that time by David Jolly.
So let's see if the Ceramics elect to do anything with the football or if they'll just take it into halftime here. 50 seconds remaining.
And Crooksville's, we got the sprinklers on in the end zone. And
the field's quite moist enough. Now they shut off immediately.
Crooksville does have 1 timeout remaining. Nelsonville, I believe, still has 2. Or no, I'm sorry, now they also have 1 remaining.
Van Meter over center at quarterback, hands it off on the left side. Ball carrier will pick up about 5 yards, maybe 6.
Cody McLean getting some playing time at that defensive end on the tackle along with Adam Barber.
2nd down and 4 for Crooksville. Ball resting at the Crooksville 17 with 25 seconds to play here in the first half. Handoff straight up the middle. Short gain to about the 18-yard line, gain of 2, and that's going to do it here in the first half. Clock running at 8 seconds. Both teams head to the locker rooms, and it's halftime here at Boston Field. The Buckeyes with a nice comeback. At halftime, it's Nelsonville York 14 and Crooksville 14. And we're ready for the second half kickoff. It'll be Dakota Sowers kicking it away for Crooksville, and the fog is moving in here at Boston Field.
And I tell you, it was just like all of a sudden, as soon as the band got off the field, and
Pooch kick coming to this side, and Smeltzer will take it, but it goes through his hands, and the Buckeyes will fall on it back at the 20. Looked like Jay Edwards covered that up for the Buckeyes.
Tell you, in the first half for the Buckeyes, some unofficial stats on the ground. Bear Lewis, 8 carries, 28 yards, 2 touchdowns. Through the air, Jay Edwards, 5 of 8 for 76 yards. And tell you, one of the surprising stats, David Jolly only 4 yards in the first half tonight.
Of course, David Jolly came in with right around 500 yards rushing after the first 3 games. Buckeyes 1st and 10 from their own 20. Handoff. Bear Lewis breaks a tackle. Still going, breaks another one, and takes it out to about the 38-yard line. A gain of 18.
And Dennison again on the ball carrier for, or on tackle for the Ceramics, and just a nice quick hitter by the Buckeyes. And Bears running strong right now.
Buckeyes 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Jay Edwards over center quarterback as David Jolly goes in motion to the right. Edwards back to pass, being rushed. And he's going to go down back at the 28-yard line.
And ran Jolly in a motion out to the sidelines, maybe running just a quick little out route. And tell you, that's really been the first time tonight in a passing situation that Ceramics have been able to get good pressure on Jay.
Again, the Buckeyes have it on their own 28-yard line. Be second down and about 19 for Nelsonville York. 2 wide receivers split out to the right, 1 to the left. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Edwards back to pass. He hands off on a draw. David Jolly on the far side, and he's taken down right around the 35. He'll pick up 7. And it'll bring up 3rd down on about 12 for the Buckeyes.
And then I wish I had a number on that tackle. I do see number 74 over here. It looks like Pontius on the tackle. And now with this fog as thick as it is on that far side of the field, I can hardly pick up any jersey numbers.
Buckeyes 3rd and 12 from their own 35-yard line. Buckeyes will go out of the shotgun. 2 wide receivers on each side. Jay Edwards at quarterback, takes the snap, dropping back, has good time, throws over the middle to Smeltzer, and he dives and pulls it in.
Nice catch, nice read by Jay. He's reading the cornerback at that situation, and if the corner stays with that inside man running that out pattern, then that pretty much almost going to show Smeltzer open all the time running that cross route. And tell you, just a nice read by Jay Edwards.
Nice catch by Smeltzer. He goes down and cradles that ball. First down, Nelsonville York at the 48 of Crooksville. 9:50 to play in the 3rd quarter. We're tied at 14. Buckeyes out of the I formation. Handoff straight up the middle, and Bear Lewis is hit and dropped for a yard loss back at the 49 of the Ceramics.
I tell you, Williams on the tackle, and I tell you, if you could see their linebackers are right on the backs of their defensive linemen, taking away any type of quick hitter by the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes 2nd down and 11 at the Crooksville 49. Buckeyes out of the shotgun. 2 wide receivers on each side. Now David Jolly goes in motion. Edwards rolling to the right, looking for a receiver, throwing over the middle, Smeltzer, and he nearly pulls it down, leaps high in the air, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, just slightly overthrown, and nice job by Smeltzer getting up there and making that attempt, almost bringing that down.
So the Buckeyes now 3rd down and 11 at the Crooksville 49. Nice job by Jay Edwards looking over the entire field, and then he spots Smeltzer open. Well,
I'll tell you right now, I think that if Smelter's definitely the man to go to. He's got the hot hands right now.
Buckeyes out of the shotgun. High snap, Edwards pulls it down. Gets away from a would-be tackler. Coming to this side, he's gonna have to keep it himself. And he goes out of bounds right around the 47-yard line of Crooksville.
And he's pushed out by Terry Corp. You know, Terry was the one that went out earlier in the second quarter with that knee injury. It's nice to see him back in this ball game.
Buckeyes 4th down and 8 at the 46 of Crooksville, and David Jolly will punt it away. Back deep for Crooksville, Tyler Moore and Nathan Van Meter. Nice snap, nice protection. Jolly with a low liner up the field, taken on a hop by Van Meter. And Van Meter's hit and hit hard back at the 16.
I tell you, Zach Talbert and I believe Gene Hartman on down there. And I tell you, I think Zach, not only did he put a good hit on Van Meter, I think he hit Hartman there pretty good too.
So the Ceramics have possession on their own 17-yard line. 8:39 to play, third quarter. Game is tied at 14. The Trimble-Wahama game was delayed by lightning. The Federal Hocking-Belper game delayed by lightning, and that game is now gone to half, and it's 7-6 Lancers. Handoff on the left side, and that's going to be a gain of about 4 yards for Crooksville.
And Danison on the ball on the carry, and Cody McLean on the tackle for the Buckeyes.
It actually looks just a little better now out on the field with this fog than it did as we started the second half. 2nd and 5 for Crooksville. Van Meter keeps it himself after the fake. Van Meter's got the first down and more, and he'll go down right around the 36-yard line of Crooksville.
Hey, they've had a lot of they just ate up a lot of yardage in that play right there, and all they're doing is they're in a T backfield, and they're rolling all three backs out to the play side, and Nathan is just getting right behind him and getting some nice yardage on it. Right now, he's the leading ball carrier for the Ceramics. With that right there, he's pushing 88 yards on the night.
14-yard pickup, first down and 10 for Crooksville on their own 37. Handoff on this side, and the Buckeyes right there, but squeaking out of there for a couple yards is Jake Danison.
And it looks like John McCullough had him in the backfield, and a nice job by Danison to keep his feet and able to pick up 2 yards on the play.
Be a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7. Crooksville on their own 40. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Buckeyes and the Ceramics tied at 14. Van Meter fakes the handoff. He'll roll to the left. And Van Meter's got the first down as he takes it into Buckeye territory at about the 44.
And right now, they're just controlling our defensive end on that side and pushing him back. And just a nice job up front by the Crooksville line.
16-yard pickup. First down and 10 Ceramics at the Buckeye 43. Ceramics in the T formation. Van Meter hands it off straight up the middle. And the ball carrier will take it to the 38-yard line, a gain of close to 5.
Zach Talbert on the tackle for the Buckeyes. And right now, the Ceramics putting a nice little drive here, which started deep in their own territory, and they're just doing it, controlling the line of scrimmage.
Second down and about 6 for Crooksville at the Nelsonville York 38-yard line. Handoff straight up the middle. Ball carrier takes it to the Buckeye 35. And it'll bring up third down for the Ceramics. Third down and about 2.
Trevor Polly and Jay Edwards in on the tackle.
Actually, it'll be third and about 3 for Crooksville. Ball at the Buckeye 35-yard line. 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Buckeyes need a stop. Van Meter fakes the handoff, rolling to the left. And the Buckeyes hit him, but he's right around the first down stick.
Yeah, I tell you, it's the first time we've actually been able to stop that play tonight. And the Buckeyes were able to string it out and was able to come up from that corner spot and force him out. It does look like he will be really close to that first down.
Not sure if there's a flag down. And Van Meter appears to be injured. His arm looks to be injured. Hopefully he'll be okay. It's going to be 4th and 1 for Crooksville. Ball at the Buckeye 33-yard line, Nelsonville, York. They need a surge here. Van Meter will hand it off, and getting the first down and plenty more is Jake Dennison. The Buckeyes driving back, but the forward progress will pick up the first down, a gain of about 5.
Yeah, Hartman on the tackle.
First down and 10, Crooksville at the Nelsonville York 28. Time-consuming drive by the Ceramics.
Hey, Crooksville's got 3 first downs on this drive, and just really doing a good job up front right now.
Hand off to Dennison on the left side. He'll take it down to the 25-yard line, a gain of about 3.
Adam Wagner from the defensive end position was able to make that tackle. And tell you, Dennison's really running the ball hard right now in between the tackles. He's up to 41 yards right now on the night, and on this drive alone, he's accounted for about 25 yards.
2nd and 7. Van Meter will keep it himself around the left side. Buckeyes pursuing and take him down. He'll get it to the 22, and it'll be a gain of about 3, maybe 4.
Hey, Adam Wagner, he did a great job that time. He was able to hold his blocker up and keep Van Meter from turning the corner.
Third down and about 3 for the Ceramics at the Nelsonville York 21-yard line. 4:15 to play in the third quarter, and we're tied at 14. Van Meter takes the snap, hands it off on the right side, and the ball carrier dives down to the Buckeye 17, a gain of 4 and a Ceramic first down.
Yeah, Polly and Steve Young on the tackle that time for the Buckeyes, and I just noticed that Barry Lewis is not, which came out of the game earlier, right at toward the end of that second quarter, is they have him only going on offense right now. He hasn't been in at all this series on defense for the Buckeyes.
1st and 10 for Crooksville at the Buckeye 16. Now the power eye, the ball's loose. Van Meter picks it up, and he'll be hit and dropped. He'll pick up 1 to about the 15.
Like John McCall on the tackle. Hey, Van Meter, he's taking a beating right now. He's doing real well faking the ball, and he's getting a lot of yards right now, but he's taking hits every time he's running that football.
Adam Wagner trying to fire up this Buckeye defense. It's a 2nd down and 9 situation. Fake handoff, rolling this side. The ball will be thrown, and it's incomplete.
Hey, I'm glad you were able to see that, because
I didn't see the ball. I just saw the official motioning incomplete. 3rd down and 9 now for Crooksville at the Buckeye 15. Nelsonville York needing a big stop. 3 minutes, 8 seconds to play in the third quarter.
Hey, since Adam Wagner's came in on that defensive end spot, he's really done a good job controlling that left side tight end for the Ceramics.
And the Ceramics burn a timeout. 3 minutes, 8 seconds to play in the third quarter. Buckeyes 14 and Crooksville 14. Third down and 9 for Crooksville at the Buckeye 15. Nelsonville York needing a big play here. Dennison will line up behind Van Meter, the quarterback. Van Meter rolls to the left. He's looking to throw. Throws down the field. And I believe it's a touchdown for Crooksville.
I tell you, I think it was tipped by one of our defensive backs or their receiver. And
again, with the fog, it's kind of hard to see, but it looked like the Buckeye defensive backs were there. But it's a touchdown for Crooksville. They take a 20-14 lead, 3 minutes to play in the third quarter, and Dakota Sowers will attempt the point after touchdown. And the Buckeye is injured, limping off the field, and I believe it's Jay Edwards. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 3 minutes to play in the third quarter, now, we do have a flag down. Looks like it may be on Crooksville. Illegal motion, I believe, is the call. So the Ceramics will have to try it again. Now obviously, as the game gets later, each point is important in this game. They'll back him up 5 yards, and Dakota Sowers will attempt it once again. It'll become a 25-yarder. And the Buckeyes get a hand on it and block it.
Hey, that's a big conversion there by the Buckeyes, able to stop that kick.
3 minutes remaining in the third quarter, 20-14, Crooksville. Dakota Sowers will kick it away. And it'll be another little pooch kick up the field. Buckeyes should have good field position. I believe it's Hodgson on the return. He takes it out to about the 40.
Yeah, Josh Hodgson on the catch and run.
And it looks like he gets up limping just a little bit. Jay Edwards jogs out onto the field. The Buckeyes down 6 with 2:55 to play in the third quarter. Buckeyes 1st and 10 from their own 40.
Hey, look how tight the linebackers are for the Ceramics right now.
Everybody's within 5 yards of that line of scrimmage, and the Buckeyes hand it off straight up the middle, and there's nothing there for David Jolly.
Williams on the tackle, and you know, right now they're within right up on the line of scrimmage, and they've been like that probably almost the whole second half, and almost daring the Buckeyes to run the football.
Buckeyes 2nd and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Jay Edwards over center at quarterback. Buckeyes out of the power eye. Edwards back to pass. Throws, and it's incomplete. He was hit right as he was throwing it. He might have been trying to throw it away.
Gleason on the tackle, and I'm not sure if we were supposed to have a receiver on that side of the field or not. Looks like he was trying to throw the ball away.
Buckeyes now 3rd down and 10 from their own 40-yard line, needing a big 3rd down conversion. Going out of the I formation, 2 wide receivers on the right, 1 to the left. Edwards back to pass, coming to this side, throws towards Smeltzer. He's got it, breaks a tackle, but he's going to go down about 3 yards shy of a 1st down.
And nice catch again by Smeltzer, and as you say, he didn't get a very good mark either, but they'll come up about 4 yards short.
It looks like the Buckeyes will punt it away, 1:45 to play. in the third quarter, and it looks like Joey Smeltzer is limping just a little bit. David Jolly will punt it away. Tyler Moore and Nathan Van Meter back deep for Crooksville. .140 to play in the third quarter. Buckeyes down 6. See if the Buckeyes can get the Ceramics to jump here off sides. High snap, and it goes through Jolly's hands. Jolly running with it. Jolly running on the far side, and he's hit and taken down. And the Ceramics are going to take over at the Buckeye 42-yard line.
And nice job though by David just to be able to get that ball and elude a couple tackles there and be able to pick up some positive yardage.
.117 to play in the third quarter. Crooksville by 6. The Buckeye defense, they need to step up now and put the stops to the Ceramics. And we have a whistle. Official timeout. .117 to play in the third quarter. Crooksville leading 20-14. Nathan Van Meter at quarterback. Hands it off straight up the middle. Running back has some room. And he's got about 10 yards.
Yeah, Danish just a nice quick hitter right now by Dannison. They'll pick up about 10 yards. And I can't catch said Adam Wagner on a tackle for the Buckeyes.
50 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Buckeyes down 6. Second down and about 1 to go for Crooksville. Handoff on the right side. The running back has the first down as he takes it to the Buckeye 29, a gain of 3.
And Adam Barber at time on the tackle for the Buckeyes. And Dannison the ball carrier again. And Dannison now up to about 55 yards on the night.
First down and 10 for Crooksville. 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Van Meter takes the snap, hands it off on the left side to Dannison. And he takes it down to the Buckeye 25, a gain of about 4 yards. Clock running down here in the third quarter, and that's going to be the final play of the period. At the end of 3, Crooksville 20 and Nelsonville York 14. Crooksville second down and 6 as we begin the final 12 minutes of play here at Boston Field. Van Meter will keep it himself around the right side. And he's going to go down right around the 17-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 8 yards. First down for Crooksville.
And Van Meter just faking that dive play out of that power formation, which they've had a lot of luck with it tonight, picking up some yards, and he just kept it himself and bootlegged out and was able to pick up about 8 yards. I got Van Meter up to 118 yards on the ground tonight.
Ball resting at the Buckeye 16, first down and 10 for Crooksville. Van Meter keeps it himself around this side, and he'll take it down to about the 12, a gain of 4.
Steve Young and Adam Barber on the tackle for the Buckeyes.
Be second down and about 6 for the Ceramics. We've played 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Crooksville out of the power I. Van Meter hands it off on the left side, and it's going to be down to the 5-yard line in a 1st and goal situation for the Ceramics.
And Gorby, the ball carrier, and he's brought down in there by Hartman.
So Crooksville on the verge of going up by 2 scores. Buckeyes need to somehow come up with a stop. Hand off on the left side, and it's a touchdown for Crooksville as Clay Gorby just kept driving. And it's 26-14 in favor of the Ceramics with 10:38 to play. Now let's see if Crooksville will go for 2.
Crooksville, which missed their last extra point, they actually had hit it, then had a penalty and moved the ball back, and they had to re-kick it, and it was blocked by the Buckeyes.
And the Ceramics will go for the 2-point conversion to try to go up by 14. Out of the I formation, man in motion. Van Meter hands it off to the man in motion. Now he'll throw it, and it is caught for the 2-point conversion. So Crooksville takes a 28-14 lead with 10:38 to play in the ball game.
The throw was by Zach Ferguson, which is the backup quarterback to Van Meter. And
Dakota Sowers will kick it away for Crooksville. Buckeyes have been getting good field position on the kickoff returns. Crooksville has been kicking the pooch kicks. And there's another one taken by a Buckeye up man, crosses the 40 and takes it out to about the 45-yard line. Good field position for the Buckeye offense with 10.5 minutes to play.
And Norway on the catch for the Buckeyes. Like you said, we've been getting excellent field position all night on the kickoffs by the Ceramics. You know, they've been choosing to pooch kick every time, and just, you know, hats off right now to that Crooksville defense. They've just done an excellent job up front.
Buckeyes will go out of the shotgun from their own 45-yard line. 2 wide receivers on each side. Edwards back to pass, throwing long on the left side, and it is intercepted. And Crooksville will take over on their own 25-yard line.
I think that was Zach Ferguson with the interception.
.26 to play in the 4th quarter. It's 28-14 Crooksville, and the Ceramics get the turnover. Nathan Van Meter at quarterback for the Ceramics. Rolling to this side with the football. Now he'll cut it back to the far side, and he'll slip, trying to make a cut as a Buckeye defender came up to make the tackle, and he goes down.
Yeah.
Picks up 2 yards to the 27.
And it looked like Josh Hodson stayed, or might have been Norway, staying home, looking for any type of reverse or counter, was able to slow down Van Meter, and Van Meter tripped up, was only able to pick up a couple yards that time.
2nd down and 8 for Crooksville from their own 27-yard line. Buckeyes needing a 3 and out on this Crooksville series of plays. Hand off to this side, and the ball carrier goes down right at the 30-yard line. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 situation for Crooksville.
And Gorby, the ball carrier, looked like on the tackle, Zach Talbert for the Buckeyes on the tackle.
Now, obviously, if the Buckeyes can come up with a big stop here, the Ceramics will punt it away, leading by 14. About 9 minutes to play. Going around the right side, Buckeyes all over it, and that'll be a yard loss back to the 29, so Crooksville will punt.
Van Meter again on the ball carrier, but I'm having a really hard time trying to pick up a number on that far side of the football field.
Joe Smeltzer and Jay Edwards back deep to receive the punt. Nathan Van Meter will kick it away on 4th down and about 7. And the Ceramics will punt. Nice snap. Nice high long punt. Edwards backs up, takes it at the 28. Now he's going to cut it back to the other side of the field, and he'll go down right around the 31.
Hey, he had a seam too, and he's mad at himself right now. Just, you know, this field's wet. He just lost a lot of his footing at time, and there's nothing you can do about that.
About a 45-yard punt. .8:23 to play in this 4th quarter. Buckeyes down 2 touchdowns. Obviously, the Buckeyes need to take this one down the field and put it in the end zone. Out of the shotgun, the Buckeyes. 2 wide receivers on each side. Jay Edwards out of the shotgun, takes the snap. A flag comes in, and whistles blow the play dead.
Yeah, there was motion that time on the Buckeyes.
So the Buckeyes will now have a 1st and 15 from their own 25-yard line. I'd like to remind you, Buckeye football being brought to you by the Nelsonville TV Cable Company. And we're here because we care. Buckeyes out of the shotgun on 1st and 15 from their own 25. Jay Edwards takes a snap a little bit high. Throws, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Smeltzer and covered over by Zach Ferguson.
2nd down and 15 for Nelsonville York. Next week, the Buckeyes will travel to Gloucester Stadium to take on the Tomcats, and Crooksville will return home to play John Glenn. Buckeyes 2nd and 15 from their own 25-yard line. Out of the I formation. Edwards back to pass, throws on a slant to Smeltzer, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, Smeltzer's hit hard in there by 82 for the Ceramics.
Tyler Moore.
Yeah, Tyler Moore.
It looked like maybe Joe Smeltzer knew that hit was a-coming. Dropped the pass right before the hit was made. The Buckeyes 3rd down and 15 from their own 25-yard line. Buckeyes out of the shotgun once again. Edwards back to pass. Throwing, and it's caught by Adam Wagner out to the 45-yard line. A Buckeye 1st down, and Nelsonville York needed that one.
Yes, they did. Nice reception. Nice job by Jay. Got to get some credit up front too. He had some time to watch Adam come across the middle wide open.
Adam Wagner, 6'5", 230-pound tight end. Clock running under 8 minutes to play in the game. Buckeyes 1st and 10 from their own 45. Edwards back to pass. Throws, and it is complete, I believe, to David Jolly. He's got a 1st down to the Crooksville 42. The ball comes loose. And it's Crooksville football.
Hey, I tell you, I thought David was down. I thought his knee was down, and
So Crooksville will take over on their own 42-yard line. 7:42 to play, and the Ceramics leading 28-14. Crooksville 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Ceramics out of the power I formation. Hand off to the tailback. Short gain on the play. Gain of 2 to the 43.
And Gorby, the ball carrier. It looks like Adam Wagner again, along with looks like Zach Talbert on the tackle.
Second down and 8 for the Ceramics from their own 43-yard line. Handoff, and Dennison takes it to midfield, just a yard shy of a Ceramic first down.
And Talbert again on the tackle. And right now, it looks like Ceramics just a little bit bigger up front, are really starting to wear it on the Buckeye defensive line.
Third down and 1 for Crooksville at midfield. If the Buckeyes can come up with a stop, Ceramics would probably punt it away with the 14-point lead. But getting the first down is Dennison to the Buckeye 47, gain of 3.
Trevor Polly on the tackle.
.6:25 to play in the ball game. Game was tied at 14 apiece at halftime, but Ceramics have shut out the Buckeyes 14-0 here in the second half thus far. First and 10, Crooksville at the Buckeye 47, and whistles blow, and the play is blown dead.
We'll have a motion penalty on the Ceramics. They're coming up and trying to get that quick snap off where the Buckeyes can make any type of read or any type of movement up front.
Looks like maybe an equipment problem for Crooksville.
Yeah, I believe so.
Fog is really pretty much cleared out here. We was afraid maybe this game wouldn't get finished when we started the second half, but
I tell you,
cleared up pretty well.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the Buckeyes down by 2 touchdowns. Ceramics 1st and 15 from their own 48. Handoff to Gorby around the right side, and Gorby still going, but finally goes down.
I believe Gene Hartman was able to get his arm in there and trip Gorby up, and it looked like he was going to turn the corner at time. And
he picks up 6 yards, and it'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, I tell you what, yeah, 6-yard run by Gorby.
Ball at the Buckeye 46, 5:40 to play. Nathan Van Meter at quarterback for Crooksville. Hand off to this side, and the Buckeyes all over that one. Gain of 1 to the Buckeye 45. And Nelsonville York calls timeout.
And Zach Talbert on the tackle, and Zach's put together a pretty good night tonight on the defensive side of football.
5:22 to play in this one. Crooksville 28, Nelsonville York 14. Crooksville 3rd down and about 8 from the Buckeye 45. Van Meter back to pass. He's going to throw it. And it is picked off, I believe, by Gene. No, it falls incomplete, but nice coverage by Gene Hartman.
Yeah, excellent coverage by Gene Hartman. I thought he will come down with that interception. Just nice job reading that tight end coming off the ball on that play action pass.
Nice play call there by Crooksville, and most teams would just hand that off, keep that clock a-churning, and with a 14-point lead and 5:15 to play, but they try to pick up the first down, catch the Buckeyes off guard, but nice defense. Van Meter will punt it away on 4th and 8. Nice snap. Gets it away, a low liner. And Crooksville's going to down it right around the Buckeye 13-yard line. 5:07 to play in the game. Buckeyes down 28-14.
And Buckeyes definitely got to put something together here. They're sitting 89 yards away from a touchdown. They got to strike quick and then get Crooksville to turn it over or get them shut out on 3 downs and outs. We've definitely seen the Buckeye offense score quick though.
I believe the Buckeyes' best chance to hit somebody over the middle on a slant and hope that he can break a tackle and take it a long way. Crooksville looking for the long pass. David Jolly in motion. Buckeyes out of the shotgun. Edwards rolling this side, throwing over the middle, and it's complete. Joey Smeltzer breaks a tackle. Smeltzer still going, fighting for yardage out to the 47 of Nelsonville, York. A gain of about 34 yards.
Yes, nice job again up front by that offensive line. And the offensive line just did a great job that time, giving Jay plenty of time to read his receivers. And they tried to go to David Jolly again in that little out pattern coming in motion, but nice coverage by the Ceramics.
And the clock is running, and the ref is not letting the Buckeyes snap the ball, as there should have been an official timeout called. And the refs let about 10 seconds run off the clock before they finally signal the clock to be stopped. Now the officials will talk things over. I believe they'll probably put some time back up on the clock. The official looking at the scoreboard.
I think the official came to over here to Coach Taggart, having him signal up to the press box to put time on the.
And now it is 4:54. Now the clock will run, and a high snap. And Buckeyes fall on it. Nelsonville York recovers it back at the 32-yard line.
The Ceramic had an opportunity there to get it, just rolled right on top of it, and Buckeyes were able to come up with that ball.
About a 17-yard loss, about a 16-yard loss. So the Buckeyes now second down and about 26. They've got to get it to the 42-yard line of Crooksville for a first down. Buckeyes out of the shotgun once again. Clock running, 4 minutes to play. Edwards back to pass. Throwing over the middle. Smeltzer's got it. Joey Smeltzer at the 40. Still going and takes it to the 33-yard line.
Hey, what a block.
Buckeyes.
Say a nice job by Gene Hartman also getting that block downfield.
So the Buckeyes showing a little bit of life here. 3:53 to play, and the Buckeyes down by 14. Clock starts with the movement of the chains. The Buckeyes will go under center. Now the I formation. Edwards back to pass. Looking for a man, now he'll just throw it away.
It's a nice job by Jay. Ball was going to be intended for Josh Hodson on a hitch pattern, and Josh was covered pretty good over there by Tyler Moore. Jay just threw the ball away, gets the clock stopped, and also prevents any type of interception.
Timeout Crooksville. 3.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. 28-14, Ceramics on top. Buckeyes out of the shotgun. on 2nd down and 10 from the 33-yard line as Jolly goes in motion. Edwards back to pass, good protection. Throws over the middle, and he's got David Jolly, I believe, trying to break away, and he'll take it to the 27, and that'll be a gain of about 5.
I think that might have been Gene Hartman on the reception that time.
And you're correct.
I'll tell you, once again, it looked like they were trying to look at David Jolly on that. Once he goes in motion, he's running an out and up pattern, and he was covered once again.
Buckeyes 3rd down now and about 5 at the Crooksville 27 out of the shotgun. Edwards takes the snap. Now being rushed, throws, and it is caught. Josh Hodgson. Hodgson takes it to the left side, and now he's taken down right around the 11-yard line, maybe the 10-yard line, and the clock will stop with the movement of the chains. 2:45 to play. Looks like the Buckeyes will go out of the I formation, and the Buckeyes will just spike the ball to stop the clock at 2:39. It'll be 2nd down and goal to go from the 10. Still time in this one for the Buckeyes. 2:39 to play. I believe the Buckeyes have a couple timeouts left.
Yeah, the Buckeyes do have 2 timeouts left here in the second half, and you know, Jay right now, he's getting the time too. The line is really doing a nice job up front of keeping Crooksville off of Jay.
Buckeye 2nd and goal to go from the Crooksville 10 out of the shotgun. High snap through the hands of Edwards, and Crooksville has recovered it. The Ceramics will take over on their own 20-yard line with 2:36 to play and leading by 2 touchdowns. Ceramics 1st down and 10. Ball carrier will take it to the 24-yard line on a gain of about 3 yards.
Looks like Danielson also the ball carrier, and Talbert on the tackle for the Buckeyes.
Second down and about 7 for Crooksville. Ceramics letting the clock run down.
Yeah, Danielson, or Van Meter now is just watching the coach on the sidelines, and he's telling him when to snap the ball.
Ball carrier takes it to the 27-yard line, a gain of 2, and the Buckeyes will call timeout. And the Ceramics will have a 3rd down and 4 with 1:51 to play, and it's 28-14 Crooksville. Crooksville now with a 3rd down and about 3 from their own 27-yard line. Van Meter over center. Keeps it himself, and the Buckeyes are going to wrap him up as Jay Edwards will take him back at the 20. Loss of about 7. And the Buckeyes call timeout. 1:45 to play in the game. It's 28-14 Ceramics. Ceramics will punt it away on 4th down. Van Meter gets it away. The Buckeyes will let it hit, and Nelsonville York will have it at the Ceramic 49-yard line with 1:37 to play in the game. Buckeyes 1st and 10 from midfield. Jay Edwards at quarterback. Takes the snap. Throwing long over the middle towards Hodgson, and he makes the catch. It looked like it was tipped by Dennison.
It was tipped. Just nice concentration by Hodgson that time. Nice pickup of about 22 yards.
Buckeyes need a quick score, and of course they can go for the onside kick. We've seen stranger things happen. Edwards back to pass, throwing over the middle, and it's pulled in by David Jolly down around the 5-yard line.
About a 33-yard gain that time for Jolly.
So the Buckeyes first and goal right around the 6. 1:20 to play. The clock stopped until the movement of the chains, and now it starts up. Edwards out of the shotgun. Throws on this side and is caught by Jolly, and he slips, or pardon me, I believe that's Hartman. He slips and goes down right around the 3, and the clock will continue to run.
And Buckeyes got to hurry now and get back on the line of scrimmage.
1 minute now to play. Buckeyes out of the shotgun. And a flag comes in with 49 seconds to play. Illegal procedure on the Buckeyes.
Okay, Buckeyes right now have to line right up on the ball and be ready to snap it as soon as the
clock will start.
Yeah, as soon as the umpire signals that the ball in, we need to be on the line. And right now we're in the huddle and we're going to waste.
And the ref. Now the Buckeyes hustle the line of scrimmage. Clock still is yet to start, and now it will. Buckeyes out of the shotgun. Edwards looking for a receiver. Throws, and it is incomplete.
Okay, nice coverage by Wolf, and actually a nice throw by Jay. Put it in a spot where no one could intercept it.
Intended receiver was David Jolly. Buckeyes third and goal. 40 seconds to play. Buckeyes out of the shotgun. 2 receivers split out on each side. Jolly comes in motion to this side. High snap over Edwards' head, and he goes down on it. And the clock will continue to run with 30 seconds to play. So the Buckeyes get it down close, but just cannot convert.
They stopped the clock to bring in a dry ball.
29 seconds to play, and now it starts up. Buckeyes. And the ball loose, picked up by Edwards. Throws over the middle towards Smeltzer, and it's picked off by Nathan Van Meter. And Van Meter will take it out to the Crooksville 48-yard line with 10 seconds to play, and a flag comes in.
Yeah, I think they're going to get a call on the Buckeyes for either late hit or hitting with the helmet.
Personal foul on the Buckeyes. (28-14), Crooksville in the lead. And the Ceramics will have it at the Buckeye 36. I imagine they'll take a knee and put it in to this contest. Nathan Van Meter over center at quarterback. He takes the knee. Clock winding down. The Buckeyes unable to stop it, and Crooksville has come into Boston Field, and they've defeated the Buckeyes 28-14 to pick up their first win on the season. So the Buckeyes drop the game here tonight at Boston Field by a score of 28-14.
I have some stats here, unofficial stats for the game tonight. On the ground, Barry Lewis, 10 carries, 40 yards, and he led the Buckeyes tonight. Jay Edwards, unofficially, I have Jay 14 for 28 for 238 yards. Which, you know, he almost had to throw almost the whole second half tonight. And his leading receiver was Joey Smeltzer, which had 7 receptions for 118 yards tonight. For the Ceramics, Nathan Van Meter, 16 carries for 113 yards and 1 touchdown. And Jake Dennison, another big night on the ground. 12 carries for 77 yards, which Jake did a lot of damage in the second half for the Ceramics. Van Meter through the air, 3 of 5, 0 interceptions, 29 yards, which Van Meter just had an excellent job tonight controlling that offense of the Ceramics. Kept the Buckeyes off balance tonight with his inside fakes and his running ability, and also he always had that deep threat of throwing the ball. So nice job for the Ceramics tonight. Been able to hold probably the biggest stat tonight. David Jolly, only 7 carries for 11 yards. So probably one of the toughest defenses we've faced so far in this short season for the Buckeyes. Crooksville definitely controlled up front, and that's really been the first time we've seen this year where we haven't been able to get a running back over 100 yards. And I'm sure the Buckeyes are going to have to go into the film room this week and see what they need to work on, and I'm sure Coach Boston and coaching staff will have them ready for next week.
And we've selected our players of the game for tonight's game between Crooksville and Nelsonville York. First, for the Crooksville Offensive Player of the Game, it goes to Nathan Van Dyke, the quarterback. Pardon me. Nathan Van Meter, the quarterback of the Ceramics. And that Offensive Player of the Game is sponsored by Victorian Village Apartments. The Crooksville Defensive Player of the Game, sponsored by Lewis Floor Covering, goes to Jake Dennison.
And Jake did an excellent job tonight on both Bear Lewis and David Jolly. He had, unofficially I had him for 8 tackles, but he was around the football all night tonight and just caused a lot of havoc for the Buckeye running backs.
And our Nelsonville York Offensive Player of the Game goes to Joe Smeltzer.
Yeah, nice big night for Joey. He was able to bring in a lot of receptions tonight, and unfortunately, we had to pass the ball to try to get caught up, and that was one of those reasons.
And that Offensive Player of the Game, sponsored by the Pit Stop Carryout. And the Nelsonville York Defensive Player of the Game, sponsored by Paradise Beach Tanning, goes to Adam Wagner.
Yeah, Adam was able to come in. He didn't play much in the first half on defensive side of the ball, but he came in the second half, and I tell you, he really tried to get that defense up, and he really stopped Nathan Van Meter on the bootlegs to that his side of the football, and he did a great job of controlling him. And Van Meter had a big first half and was able, Adam was able to kind of slow him down some in the second half. So it was a nice job for Adam on the defensive side tonight.
Of course, the Buckeyes lose tonight 28-14, and next week Nelsonville York travels to Gloucester Stadium. It doesn't get any easier for the Buckeyes. They travel to Gloucester Stadium to take on the Tomcats, who were winning at Wahama at last report. And of course, the Buckeyes hate to go in there riding a 2-game losing streak, but I'm sure Nelsonville York will come out inspired to play to show that they do have a good football team.
I'm pretty sure, I can almost guarantee the Buckeyes are going to have a good week of practice and hopefully get everybody healthy and be able to go into Trimble. Trimble's got some very good athletes, but I know the Buckeyes are going to work hard this week, and they'll go in there ready to get that big W.
Once again, the final score here at Boston Field tonight, it was the Crooksville Ceramics 28 and the Nelsonville York Buckeyes 14. For Jason McCumber on camera and Eric Dean, this is Jim McCumber saying so long, everybody.